What's up, Everione?
It's your boy coming at you with probably the most insane celebrity interview breakdown you'll see this year. If you haven't been living under a rock, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The Colbert Musk showdown that literally broke the internet last week. 3 million views in 24 hours.
Let that sink in.
Before we dive in, make sure you smash that like button and hit subscribe because trust me, we're going all in on this one. And leave a comment with your thoughts because this gets wild. I don't think I've ever seen a billionaire cry on national television before. That was my first thought watching this absolute train wreck of an interview. Elon Musk, the richest man on the planet, getting emotionally dismantled on prime time. Let's break down exactly how Stephen Colbert systematically destroyed the Tesla CEO's carefully crafted public image in under 45 minutes. From the moment Musk walked onto that stage, something felt off. You could see it in his body language, the stiff smile, the nervous glances. Colbert starts with the usual pleasantries about SpaceX's latest launch, but watch closely. He's setting a trap. Look at Musk's face right there. The smile doesn't reach his eyes.
He knows what's coming.
10 seconds in, and he's already on defense.
Colbert wastes no time shifting gears.
Let's talk about Tesla's working conditions, he says, and boom, Musk's smile vanishes. This is masterclass interviewing. Colbert quotes former employees describing grueling hours and unsafe conditions, while Musk just sits there, his jaw visibly tightening.
Watch this moment in slow motion.
See how he tries to deflect with that rehearsed line about accelerating sustainable energy.
Classic CEO speak.
But Colbert isn't having any of it. Now pay attention to this next part because it's where things start getting uncomfortable. Colbert brings up Twitter, or X, whatever we're calling it now, and plays that infamous clip of Musk's late-night tweet storm where he absolutely roasted that former employee. The audience literally gasps. And then Colbert drops this bomb: do you ever regret how you treat people online?
Musk hesitates. That's important.
The man who supposedly has an answer for everything is suddenly at a loss for words. He mumbles something about free speech, and Colbert counters with what might be the line of the night: free speech doesn't mean free from consequences. The audience goes wild and you can literally see Musk's face flush red. He's not in a Tesla factory or a SpaceX launch pad now. He's not surrounded by yes men. He's in Colbert's house, and he's getting absolutely cooked.
But wait, it gets worse.
Colbert then brings up Musk's personal life, his relationships, the public feuds, all of it. Watch Musk's eyes in this clip. They're darting everywhere but at Colbert. His voice actually cracks trying to respond.
This is unraveling on national television.
The breaking point comes when Colbert questions Musk's mental health. He cites the erratic behavior, the 3 a.m. Twitter rants, and asks if everything's okay upstairs. And that's when it happens. Elon Musk, the guy worth over $200 billion, the guy who sends rockets to space for fun, the real-life Tony Stark, his eyes well up with tears.
It's been a lot, he whispers. The studio goes dead silent.
No one, and I mean no one, expected to see the world's richest man on the verge of tears on The Late Show. This isn't just an interview anymore, it's a public execution. Colbert gives him a moment, which honestly might be more brutal than pressing on. He lets that vulnerability hang in the air. The camera holds on Musk's face as he struggles to compose himself.
It's raw. It's uncomfortable.
It's incredible television. Let me just say this: love him or hate him, watching someone that powerful display the kind of vulnerability is something else. For a second, you almost feel bad for the guy.
Almost.
Colbert eventually lightens the mood with a joke about Mars colonization. Musk laughs, but it's weak.
The damage is done.
When the segment ends, the audience gives a standing ovation. But notice they're not clapping for Musk, they're applauding the absolute masterclass in interviewing they just witnessed. But wait, there's more. Just when you think it's over, Colbert leans back and delivers what might be the most devastating question of the night. You've built rockets, electric cars, even brain chips, but do you ever feel like you're running from something?
Musk freezes.
You can actually see his fingers nervously tapping on the armrest.
The question hangs terre, heavy as lead.
And then Musk does something truly shocking. He tells the truth. Sometimes, yeah, he admits.
The audience is stunned.
Colbert nods slowly, giving him space. The pressure never stops, Musk adds, his voice barely audible. It's the first real crack in the armor. The man who posts memes about being invincible is admitting he's not. Colbert, sensing blood in the water, follows up perfectly: what's the one thing you wish people understood about you? Musk looks down, shoulders slumping. That I'm human, he says after a pause. That answer silences the room. Even Colbert seems moved. The audience, who came for laughs, is now completely captivated by this public therapy session. But Colbert isn't done. He goes for the jugular, bringing up Musk's childhood and his relationship with his father. Musk's face literally darkens. "That's not something I talk about," he mutters. Colbert presses gently. "Does that pain drive you?" Something unspoken passes between them. Suddenly Musk's voice breaks. "Maybe too much," he admits as a tear escapes down his cheek.
The studio is so quiet you could hear a pin drop.
This isn't television anymore, it's voyeurism.
Wie wetching a billionäres emotional breakdown in real time.
Colbert hands him a tissue, saying quietly, "You don't have to keep going." Musk shakes his head, wiping his face. "No, it's fine," he insists, but his hands are visibly trembling. Let's be clear about something. This isn't just entertainment. This is a pivotal cultural moment. The man who embodies tech bro success, the ultimate Sigma male that thousands of young men idolize, is breaking down on national television. The myth is crumbling before our eyes. Colbert changes tactics, asking about Musk's vision for the future. Musk tries to recover with his usual spiel about AI and Mars colonization, but the passion feels hollow now.
The bravado is forced.
We've seen behind the curtain, and there's no going back. Then Colbert plays a clip of Musk's infamous funding-secured tweet that nearly cost him Tesla.
Do you self-sabotage? Colbert asks point-blank. Musk laughs bitterly. Probably.
Even that small admission is disarming. Colbert smirks. "At least you're self-aware." The tension eases slightly, but the rawness remains. Colbert circles back to Twitter. "Why buy it?" Musk sighs deeply. "I thought I could fix it." "And did you?"
Colbert fires back.
Musk's pause says everything. The audience groans in sympathy. Even his biggest critics can't help but pity him in this moment.
The hubris, the fall, it's Shakespearean. Ten comes the hammer drop.
Colbert quotes Musk's ex-girlfriend, calling him emotionally abusive.
Musk's face goes pale.
"That's not," he stammers. Colbert doesn't blink. "She said you thrive on chaos." After a long pause, Musk admits, "True." His lips press into a thin line. The air is thick with tension. This isn't an interview anymore, it's an intervention. What happens next is something I've never seen in a celebrity interview. Musk suddenly stands up, knocking over his water glass.
"I think I'm done here," he announces. The audience gasps.
Colbert stays seated, completely calm.
"Stay, Elon.
Let's finish this.
For a heartbeat, no one moves.
You can cut the tension with a knife." Then slowly, Musk sits back down. The message is clear, he can't run from this.
Colbert's voice softens.
"I'm not your enemy, but you've hurt people." Musk stares at his hands.
"I know," he whispers as another tear falls. The studio lights feel hotter, the cameras heavier.
This isn't just viral TV, it's history being made. In what feels like a brief moment of mercy, Colbert asks about Musk's children. For the first time in the interview, Musk smiles genuinely. "They're the only thing that keeps me sane," he admits. The audience audibly ahs. Colbert nods thoughtfully. "Then focus on that." It's simple advice, but it lands like a gut punch. The subtext is clear. This billionaire needs parenting lessons more than his kids do. The final question comes like a thunderbolt. What's your biggest regret? Musk doesn't hesitate. Not being better. The admission hangs in the air. Colbert extends a hand. Musk takes it, and Colbert pulls him into a half-hug. The audience erupts in applause.
No one saw this ending coming.
As the credits roll, Musk lingers on stage, looking dazed. Colbert pats his back, whispering something only he can hear. The cameras catch it all, the trembling lips, the reddened eyes. Backstage footage leaked later shows Musk collapsing into a chair, burying his face in his hands. His PR team swarms, but he waves them off. Colbert approaches, handing him a whiskey. "You okay?"
Colbert asks.
Musk chuckles weakly. "No. But thanks." The two enemies turned confidants sit in silence. The world outside keeps spinning, but here, for once, everything is still. Online reactions exploded. #HolyS***T trended worldwide. Clips of Musk crying went viral within minutes. Critics called it a public breakdown, fans called it humanizing. Colbert's team high-fived backstage, they'd struck TV gold. But the host himself looked pensive. Victory tasted bittersweet. The next day, Musk tweeted a single emoji, face without mouth fog.
The internet dissected it endlessly. Was it an admission? A joke?
No one knew for sure, but something had shifted. The invincible icon was finally, undeniably human. Media outlets replayed the interview on loop. Psychologists analyzed Musk's body language. Late-night hosts cracked tear jokes. But the cultural impact was undeniable. Even giants bleed, and sometimes all it takes is one sharp question to make them show it. Weeks later, Musk cancelled all scheduled interviews. His companies marched on, but the man himself retreated from public view. Some said he was humbled, others said he was broken. When asked about the interview's aftermath, Colbert just smiled knowingly.
He'll be back, he said.
They always come back. And so the world moved on to the next scandal, the next billionaire, the next spectacle. But for one night, under the bright lights of the Late Show, the richest man on earth had shown his cracks. And in those cracks, weirdly enough, we saw ourselves. Because that's the thing about these titans we build up, they're just as human as the rest of us. Maybe that's what makes their fall so fascinating, and so terrifying. When they break, they remind us of our own fragility. If you found this breakdown valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Was Colbert too harsh? Did Musk deserve it? I'll be responding to the most interesting takes. And if you want to see more celebrity interview breakdowns like this one, let me know which ones you want to see next. This has been absolutely wild to analyze, and I've got plenty more where this came from. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.